So this is the Spaceman. We're back again. Just wanted to give a little quick feedback. We're talking about the SRR library with ChatGPT in regards to the project that we were working on and that we ran, Prompt01 test. Going to basically show you the library real quick where we have the historical evidence, and then also show you quickly the GitHub repository. So here we basically have the SRR library, documentation, the core handoffs area, source of truth, and then we have the Prompt01 Acceptance Authority. And here we have the documentation in regards to the freeze, all of the information that was basically done, the readmes, the markdown files, snapshots, everything. So this basically is what ChatGPT and I were talking about in regards to Codex actually saving all the information inside the library. So we have historical relevance, information, evidence to prove that the Prompt1 test was run and that everything was executed. And then basically we sync everything up from the local build repository to the local JIT repository, and then from the local JIT repository, after everything is finalized and sanitized, then we basically sync that up into our JIT repository. And this is our actual GitHub repository for the SRR Super AI Toolkit. It's a private repository, hasn't been released yet. Not really sure if it's gonna be open sourced or what we're gonna do. We're still working on that idea, how we're gonna get it out there, but we'll figure it out. Hey, leave some comments. Let us know. Maybe we should vote on it. See what happens. If you want to get it released, put it in the comments. If you don't want to get it released and you basically want to have it where it's a subscription base, put it in the comments. Let us know what you think. We'll take a look at it and read it and see what happens. But let's just go ahead and get to the give me a second. My landlord decided he wants to cut some grass today. Let me close that window real quick. This is ridiculous, but this is the Spaceman channel. Anything can happen. Sorry about that. There we go. What a great time to cut grass, I would say. Anyway, gotta cut that grass. Gotta stop it from growing. It's summertime. Or almost fall. Anyway, we're back at it again. So this is the actual JIT repository. As you can see, we've had some syncs here, a couple days, hours, so on and so forth. This is basically everything that's in there. Source of truth, install, how to install it. We just have a whole bunch of different things in here that we were testing, so it's in here for now just as a test. We also have the maintainer environment, how it's being maintained. We also have the design goals, the layout, direct host install. We've actually done a direct host install on another system. Right now it's not a complicated install, but it's not a one-shot install. We're going to have that pretty much ready to go, but I actually have gotten it installed cleanly on another system and have tested it. It works pretty good because there's it's actually installing everything. So basically the way this system works is it installs searching, which is SEER X and G. It also downloads and installs the base model that you're going to be using. You can install whatever models you want, but it'll install like a roughly generic model, or it might even give you the option, hey, I want to download and install this one, because some people have limited hardware, whatever the case is. They need to figure out exactly what they want to actually install. It gets everything set up out of the box and basically gets it turned on so that you have instant internet access to have your model, have your system, have your harness, do whatever you need to do. So it's basically a jack of all trades harness. What other things it does is it will actually, because it's Ubuntu, it will go through, check your system, make sure that you have your prerequisites and so on and so forth. And it'll basically put everything on there, do a dry run, test everything, check out everything, make sure everything starts up, does what it needs to do. There's individual instructions on how to install specific things. It also has a health checkup that you can basically run to make sure everything is run. And pretty much out of the box, once everything is done, you can start testing it, playing with it, and doing different things with it. That's basically the system. Just wanted to give this to you guys so you can actually see this is a real live project. It's been worked on for a few months now. Haven't figured out exactly how I want to release it, but that'll come a little bit later. That's basically it. Just wanted to give some quick information on the last two videos that I posted in regards to the actual documentation that was for the hybrid session and the acceptance of the documentation, going through SRR and having it all accepted and verifying that the model did actually run the job, did what it needed to do, and it works. The main difference between atomic typology and hybrid typology is I had to come up with a different idea of how to get the models to be a little bit more truthful and not have them pretty much having to run through this heavy prompt and this heavy orchestration, because what happened was the model would plan and it could execute, but it was not exactly the way SRR was wanting it to be executed. So SRR is the authority. It wants things done the way it wants it to be done, and the model has to follow it. And the reason why is it makes sure that the model follows the protocol. And by following the protocol, it makes sure that you have accuracy. If something runs, the model comes and says, hey, we did this, and then you can't really check it, well, you just have to start to believe that the model believed that it was actually right. And the model will be like, yeah, I did this, and everything's fine. And then you go and check under the hood, and you're like, where's the engine at? Did you take out the spark plugs? Wait a minute. There's no oil in this thing. How'd you even get it to work? And it's like, well, why'd you trust me? I did it. No, it doesn't work like that. So our job is to make sure that model is honest. Keep it honest, keeping it real. Anyway, this is the Spaceman, and we're out again. We'll be in and out, putting more content on. If you want to subscribe to the channel, be greatly appreciated. Like, comment, greatly appreciated. We're looking for long-term viewers. So anybody who's just looking for a channel that's a nice, shiny new channel, that's the other guys, not us. We're looking for people who want good content and basically want to learn some things. We're interested in learning, and we can be taught, and we're interested in teaching if we can. Whatever I learn, I'll pass it on. You guys get to know, I get to know. And we all start learning how to get through these AI models and everything together, because at the end of the day, we don't want to be just the next shiny new toy. We want to basically be something that people can depend on, they can put their trust and their respect in, and it works, and it can be verified and proven. And that's what a good model should be like. That's what we want SRR to be like. So I'm the Spaceman. You have a good day. We're out of here. And don't forget, subscribe, because we got to get them marks. Enjoy. And have a good one. Spaceman. We're out of here.